We have one more for our brother, and we don't know what to expect going into there, but he had so many good years there. It'll be an emotional game for him, and it's time that we collectively step up. We have 24 hours. We're not quite to the break yet, and we have to stay in this engaged and do this for one of our brothers tomorrow night.
Miami's final game before the All-Star break is here in beautiful Toronto, a place that's nice to visit, but not for the Heat. They've lost 6 of the last 7 games when they've been the visitor. Chris Bosh, he was the Raptors' shining star for 7 seasons here in Toronto. Tonight he returns for the first time since leaving for Miami as a free agent. Chris Bosh is expected to be booed, but the Heat's band of brothers are road warriors, and they have grown accustomed to the negativity encountered on their road less traveled. Bosh took his warm-ups, then he did meet with the media for 10 minutes, handled himself with grace and dignity. And welcome everybody inside the Air Canada Centre tonight, the third of 4 meetings this season between the Heat and the Raptors. We always hope you enjoy every bounce and basket right along with us. Miami Heat basketball on Sunsport is presented by AT&T U-verse. And good evening, South Florida. Hello again, Heat fans. Thanks for joining us for Miami Heat basketball. It is a homecoming for Chris Bosh. They loved him as a Raptor. They're not so crazy about him at this moment. Should they cheer him? Should they boo him? Raptor fans, unfortunately for them, used to star players defecting elsewhere. There's mild-mannered Chris Bosh, who played 509 games as a member of the Raptors, and tonight, for the first time, he returns as a proud member of the red-hot Miami Heat.
Yeah, y'all feeling it.
Oh, to the moon.
Yeah, you see how real it is.
Oh, to the moon.
And you know we killing it.
Oh, to the moon.
And my life really is.
Oh, to the moon.
Bosh's jumper is right there. Chris Bosh showing you his mid-range game. Look out below. Chris Bosh.
Oh, to the moon.
Now we on track for this.
Bosh on the follow.
And y'all keep practicing.
Oh, to the moon.
Here's Bosh, 2 to shoot. How did he do that?
Oh, no.
Since leaving Toronto for the Magic City of Miami, and the boos, well, they were just fuel for Bosh, who got started well, and Coachy finished well, finishing up with 25 points and 6 rebounds.
Played a very smart, efficient offensive game. Little shot fakes, freezing defenders, hitting the J when he has it, going to the basket when they push up on him and overplay him, knowing which way to go. Just an outstanding, efficient, smart game by Chris Bosh, not trying to do too much in his return to Toronto.
What I liked about it best, Coach, he didn't just jack up jump shots. He went to the basket time and time again. That's why he got to the free throw line 12 times and made 11 of those shots. D. Wade, pretty good, 28 points, 7 rebounds. Wade was at his best in the third quarter of this game.
Eric, 10 for 18 from the floor. We talked about 8 for 10 from the foul line, but he was in an attack mode both nights, getting to the foul line both nights 20 times, 10 each night, just showing a lot of energy. Again, we talk about a smart player that's efficient with what he does and taking what the defense gives him. It's D. Wade as well.
So Dwayne Wade, 28 points, 10 of 18 from the floor, 8 of 10 from the line, 7 rebounds, 2 blocks, and a steal. Wade and LeBron each had 5 turnovers. That was the only blemish for Miami. Their 2 stars committed 10 of the team's 17 turnovers. Coach LeBron had 11 of his 23 points in the fourth quarter. He also had 13 rebounds and 8 assists.
He came on strong, played 41 minutes last night, but seemed to get his second win tonight. Played better in the second half, just like last night, coming through in the fourth quarter when the Heat needed it. Came within 2 assists, as you mentioned, of a triple-double. Another guy that played a very efficient game, 10 free throws. 7 for 10 from the free throw line, 13 rebounds, and then just took over that fourth quarter when Banyani was going nuts scoring. It was LeBron getting to the basket.
And Coach, our unsung hero of the night, the Heat's Gray Cloud, hovering over the Toronto Raptors all night as you look at LeBron's numbers. We're talking about Eric Dampier, who played a season-high 28 minutes. Damp had 8 points. He had a season-best 10 rebounds. He also blocked 2 shots. Coach, he was the Heat's best big man tonight.
And you don't know how many shots inside that he deterred. Guys just changing the direction of their shot. He does have good numbers, but it was even a better game. No, when you look at the game tapes, you're going to know that he even played a better game than the statistics tell you, because he was just all over the place. There's a perfect example right there, the way he changed that reverse layup. Just a nice job by Eric Dampier, getting more minutes now in the fourth quarter, and you can see why.
Yeah, good job, Eric Dampier. You got it done off the Heat bench. A depleted bench tonight without Mike Miller. Break Tuesday night in Miami when the Heat take on the Sacramento Kings. Final score tonight here in Toronto, the Heat get it done, 103-95. If you want to watch a replay of tonight's game, tune back to Sunsports tonight at midnight or tomorrow at noon. Heat basketball back on the air Tuesday night against the Sacramento Kings. 7:30 game time. Heat Live starts the night off at 7. For Tony Fiorentino and Jason Jackson and our entire crew, I'm Eric Reed. Thanks so much for watching. Good night, South Florida. Enjoy the All-Star break. Here's the final take.